Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
This is our community open house here at Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory. This is the first time that we've really done this. It's an opportunity. We're opening our doors to our neighbors here on Long Island so they have an opportunity to come to the laboratory and find out more about what we do here and what kind of programs we have that they can take advantage of.
Good. Okay, so your DNA is right on top of the mixture of soap and banana.
We have our DNA Learning Center, which focuses on genetics education for kids between 5th grade and 12th grade. And we also have other programs for high school age kids, Professor for a Day, Partners for the Future, which are pretty competitive programs that Long Island high school juniors and seniors can apply for. And they're also able to come and find out about our research that goes on here, which we do basic research. It's cutting edge, and it's in the areas of cancer, neuroscience, plant biology, genomics. And there's an opportunity for them to find out what that research is and how that affects biomedical science.
Partners for the Future is a high school research program that we've been running for the last 23 years. And students join in their junior year, and they spend about 6 months in a lab working alongside researchers here doing independent research. We train them in many different things, not only in research, but also in how to give presentations, how to present their research to the public. And they actually give talks at the end of the program in a symposium. And we really see a big improvement in how they behave and how they project their research to other people.
It's really taught me a lot, both about just basic research procedures as well as more in-depth information than I would say get in school. And it also provides me the opportunity for a practical application of some of the things that I've learned through the years. It's one thing to hear about some of the things you learn in school, but it's completely different to actually see it applied in a real setting.
It's certainly one of my favorite parts of my day because I come here and I'm really involved in real-world scientific research. I feel like I'm truly a meaningful part of my research team. I have great discussions with my mentor, and he's a great role model for me to see how science is done on a daily basis. It's an absolutely fantastic experience.
We've had 8 Nobel laureates work at Cold Spring Harbor. We still have one here. And there's some fantastic science and science education that goes on. And we also have, through a DNA Learning Center, a huge program to teach over 30,000 students a year in laboratory-based classes in biology. And our goal is to educate the public about genetics and cell biology and all that. Well, about 25% of all of the $150 million budget comes from donations from members of the public and from foundations. And we rely very heavily on public support. So we have the Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory Association, which people can join. You can come here for concerts and for public lectures about science and for tours of the laboratory. And we have a lot of people who really get into helping our scientists do the science.
The association is actually kind of a financial support of the lab, and it goes to the unrestricted support for research for cancer, autism, bipolar disorder, depression. So they do a great job bringing the community to get together, various events that we have, concerts, lectures, to really have people learn about the laboratory, because it's not a place people would normally go to, like a hospital or a university. So we really need the outreach in order for people to know about who we are and what we do.
When I was an undergraduate, I actually started off still like a pre-med. That's what everyone does, right? A few weeks ago, we just had an anniversary for the double helix, and there were about 6 Nobel laureates walking around here. The environment here is amazing, and the work that people do is extremely interesting. And I never even realized that people do this type of thing, that you can actually ask questions of this sort and actually get really interesting answers.
Really what I like about this place is, 1, the campus is amazingly beautiful. 2, there's a huge sense of community here among the scientists, so there isn't any so much competitiveness. Scientists are willing to work together here and collaborate. The it factor is definitely not your GPA or what you do in courses. Obviously you need to have a reasonable GPA, but what they focus on is that you're a very well-rounded person who's interested in what you're doing, and you're very curious and you want to learn more about biology.